Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Martin with Belvoir Auto Spa, and today we're doing a torture test. And what we're going to be torture testing here is, I grabbed the wrong product. It's a Feynlab product. Let me go grab the right one. Okay, good God, I grabbed the glass cleaner. That's definitely not what I'm testing. So we're testing Feynlab's Detailer version 3. And as a baseline test, we're going to have it up against Armour Detail Supply's Amplify. Now, I already know Amplify is a good product. I'm going to see how it compares to Feynlab, solely because these two companies are very similar in the type of company they are. They've got a good coating, they've got a professional coating, and they've got a line of products to support their coatings. And they're both smaller companies. Now, Feynlab's been around longer than Armour. Feynlab's in more shops than Armour is at the moment. But I would say quality-wise, the companies are on par. They both care about making quality products. They're not pushing watered-down crap. Now, Feynlab Detailer, I've already been over Armour before. Feynlab Detailer, so it comes with this nice flare cell bottle. This is the version 3, by the way. They don't claim that this contains any ceramic in it, but they do say you can use it to top their, I cannot get that focus. They do say you can use it to top their ceramic coatings. So it should be very hydrophobic. This is honestly my first experience of this. So I've got 2 layers on here. They have been sitting on here for days, so more than enough time to cure. You can see Armour, you can see the outline from both of them. Armour does look like it darkens up the panel a little bit more than Feynlab. But if your car is polished and ceramic coated, that shouldn't matter as much. That's just something to note if you do just use the detailers as a standalone on a unprepared surface. Slickness wise, I'd say Armour's got a little bit of an edge of Feynlab. So we'll see how they do in the torture test. Really, they're both very comparable products. You'd be splitting hairs if you're saying one's better than the other looks wise. But splitting hairs, I would give the edge to Armour. But we're going to see how they do. And also, shout out to Jason out of San Antonio for hooking me up with Feynlab. So if you're in the Texas, Central Texas, or part of Southern Texas area, Jason's a Feynlab dealer. He's in San Antonio. If you want me to get you connected with Jason, you can join my Facebook group. He's in there. Or if you're not on Facebook, shoot me a message, leave a comment, send me an email, and I'll get you in touch with him, and he can hook you up. He also sells Shine Supply, and he sells Armour Detail Supply. I didn't buy the Armour from him, but I did buy the Feynlab from him. So just something to note. So first, we will see the water behavior. Now, both products, strong beaters. It's no surprise. I expected that. And let's see if we missed. So misting, this is what rainfall, I call this my simulated rainfall, right? It does look like Feynlab's a little bit more hydrophobic than Armour is. The beads fall off a lot faster from Feynlab than they do from Armour. And then if we flood it, you can't even flood Feynlab. It will not flood the entire way down. Armour, same thing, won't flood the entire way down. That's with them freshly applied to prepared surface. Now to prepare the surface, I do polish the surface. I actually use a cutting compound with a polishing pad to leave a little bit of haze. That way you can see its filling, darkening effect on the paint. So we're going to go through a series of chemicals. I'm going to basically wipe them in between each round. I will wash the panel off just to make sure we're reset. And we're going to see how they do after each reset. And for the car shampoo, I am using the Hybrid Solutions, Turtle Wax Hybrid Solutions Pure Wash. It's pH neutral, nice car shampoo. It's actually the last that I have of it, so I'll be switching to different ones in future videos. But that's what I've been using for torture tests for a while now, so that's just what I stuck with. But now I'm out. Got no reason to buy any more, so it is a good shampoo though if you want to try it out. It is a good one. So first we're going to use Hybrid Solutions Rapid Decol, and this is a iron remover / wheel cleaner, close to pH neutral. It's pH balanced, I guess you could say. It's not a harsh chemical unless you're a ferrous metal. Something's wrong with the sprayer. There we go. Okay, you can see an outline of where the chemicals applied on each side. Go ahead and wipe that in. I do have ventilation in here, guys. I got the garage door cracked. I got the fan on to blow all the air out, so it's not just lingering in here. Just looking at this, it does look like Feynlab is repelling a bit more than Armour. But we'll see how it does. So we're going to rinse it, and then we're going to wash it. And yeah, we'll use this to rinse. I usually use the flood setting to rinse, but that just makes a mess. So this will be good to rinse it up. And this just makes sure we get any chemical residue off that may be skewing what we're seeing. And yeah, I am going to switch to the other settings. This isn't really showed up too well. There we go. So they're both doing good. Both doing just as good as they were. Again, Feynlab's a little bit more hydrophobic, but nothing crazy. But next, we're going to bump it up. This is Chemical Guy's Nonsense All-Purpose Cleaner Degreaser at a 5:1 dilution ratio. This is another pH-balanced degreaser. So this is a bit of a stronger chemical. We'll wipe that in. And guys, I'm using a new microphone here, so let me know how the audio quality is. I haven't actually used the microphone before, so while I lied, I used it in the video I recorded this morning. I don't know if you all watched that. But a lot of people complain that it's hard to hear me, so hopefully this makes it a little bit easier for you all. All right, still repelling well. Let's go ahead and wash it off. Still doing good. They're not even impacted still. All right, so next we're going to use 3D Super Degreaser at their strongest dilution ratio. Now this is a high pH, alkaline, very strong degreaser. Not something you're going to want to use on interior surfaces, definitely. But it is strong stuff. Now interesting, you can see Feynlab's pushing it all the way. Armour, you can see the outline, but it's not behaving the same. Doesn't necessarily mean anything. It's just something I found interesting. All right, it looked like they did take a little bit of a hit from that. You can see how this is starting to flood the area. Not the entire thing, but nothing significant. But yeah, it did. They definitely both took a hit, but I'd say equally the same. So next we're going to use Adam's Wheel and Tire Cleaner at a 1:1 dilution ratio. If the sprayer wants to work. It does not. Oh my god, all my sprayers are breaking on me. Jeez. Okay. Well, next best thing. We just this thing's done. Toast. Next best thing, right? There we go. That'll get it on it. Then we'll wipe it in while it's still up there. Now this is a very strong alkaline degreaser. One of the best tire cleaners I've ever used. So we'll see how it affects these chemicals. All right, not bad. Definitely impacted them a little bit more, but nothing extreme. It's holding up so well. So next we're going to use Meguiar's Wheel Brightener, which has been discontinued as of recently. So we use what I've got remaining of it. Now this is an acid cleaner. The stuff is strong. Might be one reason why they discontinued it. You got to sit back from it for a second until the little cloud goes away. So if you don't use this stuff outdoors, guys, cover your mouth with something. Cover your nose. Don't breathe it in, because it stings. All right. Looks like it may have impacted them a little bit more, but let's wash it and make sure. It definitely impacted them a little bit more. They're still going strong. Feynlab's still pulling ahead of Armour ever so slightly. But not bad considering Armour is a newcomer and Feynlab's on their third iteration of this product. All right, last but not least, Tyrox. Tyrox kills all sealants. I don't care who you are. If it's water-based, Tyrox is going to kill it. The purpose of this is just to see how badly it affects them. That's it. So you're definitely going to see them pretty badly affected by it, but I'm going to see how bad it is. Tyrox is a limonene solvent-based product, which means it does smell like lemons or lime or citrus, I guess. Yeah, citrus. Smells like citrus. But it is a very strong solvent, so you know. Water is also a solvent, but water is not a strong solvent like limonene, and limonene does not mix with water. And you'll see that, because this definitely has to be washed off, because it leaves a residue on the surface. We use this stuff normally to get adhesive off, tar, obviously. It's a tar and adhesive remover. It says it right on the bottle. You can see, it masks the performance, so you definitely got to wash it with soap and water after you use it. Sure, it's nice and clean. And there we have it, final results. So Feynlab, the whole run, Feynlab was doing a little bit better than Armour. But again, splitting hairs, maybe it is noticeable. Overall, not bad. Again, Feynlab has been around for years. Armour just came out. I think early this year is when Armour came out. Or when they launched the brand, I guess you could say. But not bad. I mean, that's Armour's first iteration of their detailer. This is Feynlab's third iteration of their detailer. So Feynlab definitely got the edge here, but not by a lot. And last thing I want to see, because Armour Amplify you can use as a spray and rinse sealant. I want to see if Feynlab works as a spray and rinse sealant. With this Flairosol, and because it's windy, it's not going on there. It does smell nice though. It's a downside to Flairosol. They spray so fine. If it's even slightly windy, it goes all over the place. Where Armour does not have those type of bottles, and that's personal preference. And oh yeah, you can spray and rinse this stuff definitely. So that's something to note. Off-label use. Most ceramic detailers work this way, but I always like to try it because they don't always work that way. Like Adam's graphene does not work this way. There you have it, guys. So Feynlab definitely held its own against Armour. Not by a huge margin, but pretty good. So I do know I do have a I am an affiliate for Armour Detail Supply. I'm not an affiliate for Feynlab, so this test I did it as fairly as I could. I didn't try to make Armour seem better in any way. I just, you know, here it is. I tested them as equally as I could. If you are interested in Armour, though, I got a 10% off discount code. It'll be in the description below. Feynlab, I don't have a discount code to. If I find out on Amazon, I'll post a link there. Otherwise, I'll post a link to their website. If you are in Central Texas or South Texas, let me know, and I can get you connected with Jason if you want to buy from him, support his local detailing business. But that's all I got for you guys. I appreciate you all watching the video. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below about either Armour Detail Supply or Feynlab. I'd like to hear your opinions about them. But I will see you all in the next video. We're going to be doing a lot of 3D testing. This video is probably going to come out after some of those, honestly. But you'll see it when you see it. But that's all I got for you guys. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next video. Keep them clean. Have a good one.